Welcome to the Virtual Strategic Solutions Virtual Reality Simulation System. Accessing legacy dataset. Files loaded, simulation ready. This lab was created in 2074 as a result of the research of 3 graduate students of the Commonwealth Institute of Technology, John Elwood, Erica Woolham, and Wilfred Bergman. The lab was involved in developing defense solutions and research for the US military, funded entirely by military research grants. Prior to the Great War, the company had been working on a supplementary piece of technology for power armor to convert radiation into electricity for a military contract that was intended for the Sino-American War. When the bombs fell, Director John Elwood was told by the military that only essential personnel would be given a military escort to safety, and that if they failed in their duties, they would not be classified as such. In response, Elwood locked the other scientists, including his wife Erica, in their respective labs until the project was successfully completed. Elwood made the decision to keep every scientist besides his wife out of the loop with what had truly transpired above them, fearing that it would send them into a panic and they would be unable or unwilling to complete the project. This decision proved fatal, as his deception widened conflicts between the scientists and ultimately led to the deaths of a majority of the research team after a failed mutiny perpetuated by Wilfred Bergman, the suicide of Tom Franklin, and radiation leakage dooming the surviving staff. By 2287, the only living beings inside the labs are feral ghouls. When first entering the Polymer labs, directly to the left is the orientation room, where Molly briefs visitors on a job acquired in the Quest Cambridge Polymer Labs. Before entering the orientation room, the male and female restrooms are located to the right, and to the right lies a passage that leads to the clean room and allows access to the rest of the facility. Behind the desk is a storage area, and a door to the right leads upstairs to additional storage areas and offices. In the center of the second floor is the director's office, including a terminal providing exposition on what happened directly before and during the Great War. On the first floor and second floor of the research labs, several numbered chemical sample containers can be found scattered about the myriad of rooms. A glowing one can be found deeper into the labs behind a quarantine door, which must be overridden before it can be accessed for the sample of U-238 stored inside. Immediately upon proceeding past the decontamination room will be the primary lab where the polymer coating applicator will be discovered, which can be used to combine the various polymers and isotopes found throughout the other labs. From room C1, a crude passageway gives access to the ventilation pipes leading to the other side of the research area, giving access to the locked room C3 where the radioactive containment password is stored. At the end of the ventilation system, Erica's skeletal remains can be discovered, experiment samples, numbers and names. The piezonucleic power armor can be created once by combining U-238 with sample 611 gold and sample 3111 lithium hydride. Depending on the answers given in Molly's hiring interview, different items will be received respective to job given in response. The janitor will receive a jumpsuit and a mop. Sales personnel will receive a dirty tan suit and a pen. Research personnel will receive a lab coat and battered clipboard, and security personnel will receive dirty army fatigues, patrolman's sunglasses, and a baton. If the speech check is failed, the lab assistant position will be given, offering a lab coat and a battered clipboard in return. The Cambridge Polymer Labs is a good source of crystal, which can be found in microscopes. During random encounters, iBots can be met outside of the facility, playing recordings of recruitment ads for the labs. During orientation, Molly will state that the lab assisted in creating Liberty Prime, which was vital in the defense of Anchorage. However, in Fallout 3, terminal entries state that Liberty Prime wasn't even ready when they were taking back Anchorage, meaning that Liberty Prime was never in Anchorage. Simulation completed. Please exit the pod, or have a technician select another file.